All right, scatter plots. Anybody want to talk to me about what a scatter plot is real quick? What do you guys remember from that famous personalities thing that we just got done doing? What did we do? What did we create? Why is it called a scatter plot?
Because the dots are all scattered.
Sure. So the ones that we talked about, what type of correlation was it when we did the famous personalities one? What type of correlation was that?
Our predicted age and the actual age.
Okay. So then what kind of trend did you see? Say what? You got it. No, you said it. Say it. Positive. Yeah. Right. So how many of you guys guessed other people's ages that were more or older than what they were when I gave you the actuals? Show of hands. How many of you guys thought that some people were less age than they actually were? Okay. Who got one smack dab right on? Who got two right on? Three right on? Four right on? Five. Okay. Awesome. Let's look at this one right here. Just kind of finalize some things with scatter plots. This scatter plot shows the amount of fat in grams and the number of calories in 12 restaurant sandwiches. Use the following image for questions 3 and 4. So let's look at it real quick. What type of trend? What type of correlation do you see?
Positive.
Positive. Positive linear. I like that even better. Would you consider this weak or strong? Strong? Weak? Maybe?
No. It's in the middle of the.
So let's see. Show of hands. How many of you guys think it's a strong, positive, linear correlation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many of you guys think it's a weak, positive correlation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it 14 on the first one? Yeah. So somebody who thinks that it's a strong positive, why?
Because of the more spots it has?
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of closer together. They're not kind of more scattered than this one. Could you do a line of best fit through there? And have some of the line or some of the dots be really close to that line of best fit? Sure. All right, number 3. Who wants to come up and do number 3? It says how many calories are in the sandwich that contains 5 grams of fat. I'm going to have you look at it real quick and then go ahead and answer. Go for it. Everybody else, make sure that you are ready to answer any follow-up questions that I have from number 3. All right, let's answer. 5 grams of fat. How many calories do you think that sandwich has? Beautiful. 350?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with that. Show of hands. Do you guys think it's right? Show of hands. Let me see. 350 is what we're guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the majority, at least 80%. Okay, somebody with your hand up. Why? Why would you consider 350 calories to be the most appropriate answer here? Why is it not 100?
You want to keep the trend of the positive.
So what part of that scatter plot eliminates 100 calories as being an answer?
Too low.
Right. You see this piece right here? And we kind of taught about that a little bit, is they did that little line right here and kind of took out from 300 down all the way to 0. Okay. So we could actually have eliminated 100 right away. 800, that doesn't make sense either. Okay. So right away, you've already crossed out 2 answers that don't make sense at all. So let's go back. Why 350? Why is it not 425?
Because that's very
So you think 425 is too much?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of follows the trend. But now I think, yes, it needs to come a little bit more down. So the 350, ooh, that looks pretty darn good. Okay, and had we drawn a line of best fit, I bet that point would have been closer to that line of best fit than the one that was at 425 calories. Well done. Number 4, how many grams of fat are in a sandwich that contains 675 calories? So 675, how many grams of fat? Who wants it? So 675 calories. Let's figure out what that is on the y-axis first. Who wants to go with her? 675 calories. So let's just go. Where is 675? Over here. So let's just go all the way up. Where is 675 here? Right. So yeah, in the middle. So you're saying somewhere right there. Go and plot it. What do you think? Does that look pretty good?
Yeah.
It's in the wrong place.
A little
Okay.
lower.
So hold on. No. So put it down. Put it down.
Be like in the middle.
So why do you want to lower it? Why do you want to move it?
Because it's not 675, it's like 690.
So come up and move it.
Ah.
There it is.
Based on what I see from the trend, yes, that looks good, but that point is a little bit higher than at 675. So, all right.
That's such a lot.
It's okay. Try again.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Make bigger.
Question.
Well, like, how do you know for sure if it's too up or too down?
Well, so I think where he was going with this was these go by 50s. Each tick mark is 50. Half of 50 is 25. So if we slice this in 25 and kind of brought it here, that's where he was trying to eyeball it, trying to match it. The other one was a little high because it was maybe at 680. Okay, so now we're getting a little technical, but yes, definitely in between 650 and 700. The placement of this dot here could have been here. Could it have been out here? Maybe. How about over here? No. Now that becomes an outlier, which doesn't really follow that positive linear trend that we talked about. I think that's a pretty good guess. So how many grams of fat? Well, 40. So I would maybe say anywhere between 35 to maybe 42, somewhere in there. Anything less or more probably does not follow that trend. So which options were there? 51, 38, 25, 47. Okay, so between 35 and 41, 42 would be that 38 grams. Beautiful. Okay, any questions on that quick little review?
No.
Go ahead, switch over to big ideas. You guys have an assignment there. We're going to be working on that for about 20 minutes. I'm going to bring you guys back together. We'll go over those answers. Questions?
No.
Beautiful. Begin.